Peace and love, YouTube family. Welcome back to another video. So as y'all can see from the title, we're going to be getting into these masculine but challenging fragrances that are absolutely fantastic and complete bangers on this list, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for the video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what your favorite one out the list is. Let's go ahead and get it.
Everyone knows that I mess around. Surely that don't mean that you can't hold it down.
All right, YouTube family, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first one on this list is something that is just, it's amazing. The smell of this is crazy. I'm not sure why it's a clone of what it's cloning, but at this point, I mean, I done seen fragrances clone other clones of a clone of another clone. So it's like, it is what it is. But it's none other from the house of Latafa or Maison Alhambra Anchor Black. I'm not sure if y'all can guess what this is a clone of, but this is a clone of Encore by Lalique, or is it Lalique Encore, I believe? And that fragrance itself is already like a $30, $40 fragrance. So I'm not sure why they clone that as far as when it comes to the price point. But family, when we talk about the smell of this fragrance is on point. I'm not gonna lie, the bottle style is a little bit weird for your hands. It's nice, it's a nice little black square bottle, but if you don't have like large hands, or if you don't have like, it's just weird in the hands. You know, when you come to spray it, it's a little strange. But the smell is undeniable. It has a strong, masculine, leathery type of wood smell accord to it. But it's very sweet and aromatic and green. So you're gonna get like a green herbal leather, sweet tonka bean, almost vanilla-like leather with like some green notes. So it's almost got like a little bit of citrus up top, but it's like a leather-based vanilla. And it's a sexy leather-based vanilla. And in this cold winter months, coming up to fall months and winter months, this is gonna be something that you definitely want on your list, because it's gonna pull a lot of compliments as far as when it comes to the compliment factor. And it lasts for a decent amount of time too. I would say I get about 6 to 7 hours on this one, and maybe about 8 to 10 hours on skin. On clothes. About 6 to 7 hours on skin. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. So y'all go tap in from the house of Maison Alhambra Anchor Black. Up next, when it comes to these challenges, fragrances is from the house of Rasasi. And I was skeptical about doing this one because my initial review of this was not really good, family. It was not really good. And obviously that's changed. But none of from the house of Rasasi, we got Hawas Fire. I ain't gonna lie, when I first smelled this, I was let down. You see what I'm saying? I gave this a low rating, and this was not one of the fragrances that I recommended. But it's changed almost instantly on me. Almost, I think like 2 days after I originally rated this fragrances, I went back to revisit it. And I was like, okay. And still now, I don't know. Then about a week and a half to 2 weeks later, I came back and I just sprayed this fragrance. And I was like, hold the fuck up. What did I spray? What did I wear on me? What am I wearing right now? Whole time, it's Hawas Fire. And this thing has masturbated or whatever it had to do to get a new vibe. And this fragrance now, it's a sexy, aromatic, oud, fresh, sweet fragrance. And the thing about this fragrance is it's not cloning anything. I heard it was cloning Gisa, Imperial Valley, but I've never smelled that fragrance. But to me, you're gonna get like a sweet oud. This is sexy now, man. This has gotten really good. You're gonna get like a sweet oud. The oud is not like really funky, but it comes also a little inky. But as it dries down, the ink accord goes away rapidly. Right? As I'm smelling it now, you get like this sweet, woody, like very thick thick, heavy oud. Thick, woody accord with like some fruits and like almost like a leather as well too. And it's really, 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 really nice. It is challenging, but it's, if you wear it and you dress it up right, it's gonna, man, this is gonna really last all day long. It smells incredible. And I think that this is a little bit more of a mature oud. So if you're just looking for fragrances that just pulls in major compliments easily, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this one for you, but this is why it is on the challenging list, because it does have some of those stronger, heavier, darker notes in it. So y'all go tap in with the House of Rasasi Hawas Fire. Up next on the list from the House of Fragrance World, we got none other than Fragrance World Moonlit Night, the one and only Moonlit Night. If you know Dolce & Gabbana, you know this is cloning Luminous Night. It almost looks identical to the bottle and everything. They even copied the, I mean, to be honest with you, I think the Luminous Night and the flankers from Dolce & Gabbana was Arabic or Middle Eastern style inspired because of the writing on the actual bottles. So they kind of cloned themselves to a degree. But what you're gonna get with this fragrance is pretty much a strong, woody, cherry, incensey type of smell. I thought when I seen the bottle it was gonna be a blue fragrance, like a blue citrus type of take on the One DNA. And it does have like some small hints of citrus in there, but I get more of like a cherry plum cola woody smell, and it smells incredible. This is probably, no. It's a little challenging, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you don't like effervescent type of scents, which smells kind of like Spritey, like it has like a soda type of smell to it. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like an effervescent smell. It has like this Spritey soda smell, like a carbonated smell to it to a degree. If you don't like that, you're probably not gonna like this one. But if you do like fragrances that kind of have that pop to it, you're gonna love this, you gotta like a cherry almond type of smell. Cherry almond Sprite. It's sexy though, man. It's gonna get you kind of. It's not as hard, as challenging as some of the other ones on this list, like the last one, but it's definitely challenging if you're younger. This is probably about 30 and up, honestly. 25 if you're very mature, 25 and up. But this is very, very, very sexy. And it does have a decent compliment factor as well too. So y'all go tap in with Fragrance World, the one and only Moonlit Night. Really good fragrance. Up next on the list from the House of Lattafa, we got Liam Gray. Now, the only reason why this fragrance is even on this list is because it has green tea in it and fig in it. Green tea and fig for masculine scents, they do really well, but also there's a lot of individuals that probably won't like the scent breakdown. And it's cloning BDK Charnel, which is a very popular niche fragrance, but at the same time too, it's done an incredible job on that fig. You're gonna mainly get the fig accord and the tea accord. And it smells like there's like almost no sweetness coming from the citrus that's in this fragrance, but more sweetness coming from the fig. So it's just a strong, prominent, kind of almost bitter fig smell with green tea, and it smells completely incredible. I don't know how that note breakdown sounds to you, but it smells completely incredible. Woods in the backdrop, fig, and green tea. And it does it in an incredible way. And if you can get past the fig and the green tea, I guarantee you got a compliment pull on your hand with Lattafa's Liam Gray. Up next on the list, from the House of Lattafa again. Lattafa is just absolutely killing it. We got the OG in the building, Lattafa aside. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this fragrance. It's been talked to death in the fragrance community. Everybody knows about this fragrance. And it's just the original Dior Sauvage Elixir clone. You know what I'm saying? So, you're gonna get an incensey. I don't think they put the licorice in here, but it definitely does smell very similar to the original Dior Sauvage Elixir DNA. There may be a little bit of licorice in here. Very much heavy on the incense and woods. A little sweet. but it's toned down. And honestly, it's still a very good fragrance. But what's weird about this fragrance out of all my fragrances and probably my entire collection is this fragrance is actually toned down over the time that I've had it. When I first had it, it seemed like this fragrance was going crazy. It was strong. But now it seemed like it's toned down a little bit. It still smells very strong and good, but just not as strong as it once did when I first got it. But still a very beautiful fragrance from the House of Lattafa aside. Beautiful scent. And last but not least on this list from the House of Lattafa in Maison Alhambra, we got Alpine Home Sport. And I know y'all may be wondering, like, this is a Chanel Allure Home Sport. This is mass appealing. Why is this on this list? The reason why this particular fragrance is on this list is because it's a little bit different than what it's cloning, which is Chanel Allure Home Sport, because it's more pepper dominant. I don't know if this is just the batch that I have, but it's extremely pepper forward, like spicy citrus pepper. Almost, it's like spicier than Eros Flame or spicier than a Spice Bomb. It's like super pepper forward, but it smells incredible, family. And I think they just did a beautiful job on the clone of Chanel Allure Home Sport from the House of Lattafa Alpine Home Sport. Beautiful fragrance. Gotta tap in with these 6 on this list, y'all. That's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your fragrance favorite one in the comments below. And that's it for me, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love.
Everyone knows that I